subject to change. My demons are breaking out again. I can hope from a better day. I'm fighting up in a better day. I have the feeling. Yes, I can. Yes, I am. What's up, Timmy? Tim, brother, man. Timmy. I hope you and the boys are doing good, my friend. Hope all is well with you guys. I've been meaning to send you guys out a package, too. I got to put together. I'll try to get it out here in the next couple days or the end of the week. Next week. For sure. You doing good? Alright, man. That's what I like to hear, buddy. Make sure them boys are say happy. It doesn't mean that like I them, spend time with them. Spending time with them is more important than anybody for them. You could get them. Hell, basketball or something when it's nice out. Playing ball with them, whatever. I think that's more fun than playing a game when I was younger. It is what it is. Now I'm the old man and I play ball with my kids. Do what he didn't do, right? So, gonna try and sell some cards today so the boy will leave me alone. I got you, man. I know. And it doesn't matter what you do, right? Kids are gonna be kids. Doesn't matter what you get them, what you give them. Kids are gonna be kids. Kids want what they want, right? They're gonna get whatever they want. What up, Shack Rat? Morning, Glenn. So this hat is brought to you by, what's up, NASCAR 9012? What up? This stream is brought to you by, this hat is presented to you from Jim, my brother Jim F. What's up, Tosh? How you doing, brother? So I told you guys that there were some hats that I probably wouldn't wear or I wouldn't buy. Sometimes I buy hats. Sometimes you see me wearing a certain team's hat. That doesn't mean that I'm necessarily a fan of them. It kind of is going with whatever I wear. Now today's hat, well, gray jacket can go with anything, right? And I got black pants on, so that'll match anything. But I told on the streams, if they want to see me wear their hat or represent their team, and it's a team that I probably wouldn't buy personally, that if they send it, they'll get it. So this hat is even the Jackie Robinson. Jim hooked it up, man. It's the Jackie Robinson new era Oakland A's hat. So pretty cool, man. I want to thank my man. Did I lose everybody? I want to thank my man Jim F for hooking it up. What's up, Kosh? What's up, Skunk Water? How you doing? Yeah, little turd muffin, but my turd muffin. Hello, that's right, man. So what we're going to do first, I took a different route because it seems like every time I leave my house and I'm streaming, the stream cuts out when I get about 4 blocks from my house going another direction. So I have to get gas anyway, so we're going to fill up quick. And then we're going to head to the post office and drop off a bunch of y'all's packages. And then from there, and we're going to talk football, my plays on DFS, all the good stuff. And then from there, we'll see what today brings us. Maybe we'll run out to an LCS. I'm not sure yet. You never know what we're going to be doing in these streams. What's up, Alpha Fan Breaks? My brother Dent. If his sons are watching, they're probably still sleeping in. I had a great night last night hanging out with Alpha Fan Breaks. He's trying to fill a Phoenix break right now. Probably some other breaks too. But it's $14.50 a team, a random team. It's a hobby box of Phoenix. So, guys, get over to alphafanbreaks.com. Check them out, if you would, please. Tell them that your boy Deafness sent you. We should work out something, Dent. I should talk to you about something like I don't want anything from you. What I'm saying is work out something where like maybe I send you a little money, like just to put aside, and like let's say if someone comes through, like because I talk about you guys, if somebody comes through and says, hey, Deafness sent me or whatever, they can get like a 10% off or whatever, and I would send you some money to cover that. So you wouldn't have to worry about taking it out of your profit. And it would just be something for me to help promote you guys. So like, hey, you know, they get $5 off their first break, or $10 credit, or something. Kind of like what I'm doing with the with my auctions right now, going through the December. Here's the thing, guys. If you guys have not been a part of my auctions, which a lot of you guys that are in here have, but I'm going to say this anyway in case somebody watches this later that's maybe been in, maybe hasn't ever said anything, maybe never been a part of my auctions. Here's what's going to happen all the way through Christmas. Not only am I going to be giving away things during a lot of the different streams. Jim F., what's up, brother? Yes, this is brought to you by you. I already said thank you to you earlier. I didn't know if you're in here or not. I didn't see in the chat yet, but I brought it up almost first thing. So here's the deal. What I'm doing with my auctions, they're every Tuesday night, right? They start at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's been pretty much like that for a long time. If you come into the auction and you never bought from me, you never been a part of it, you never said anything, you never interacted, and even if you've interacted maybe one time but you've never got anything, you've never bought any cards from me, you guys are going to, if you speak up, are going to get a $5 auction credit. You're also going to get free shipping on that night's worth of stuff, which is actually really cool because let's say you don't use your whole $5. Let's say we're doing quarter auctions, which we're going to probably be keeping to do a lot of, because in my quarter auctions, I'll still put up $100 cards. I don't care. We just start them at a quarter instead, and you can bid up in increments of a quarter if you'd like to, right? It's still going to sell for a good amount of money. And that might just be our theme going forward. We might just always start at quarters now. That might just be our thing. We don't ever start at $1. If you want to start it at $1 or $5 when you see a big card or whatever, you can. But your option is there to start at 1/4. So here's the deal. What up, Balls? Good morning to you, brother. Awesome, man. Awesome. That's great to hear, brother. I'm proud of you, man. You keep doing the company good. You're getting compensated for it. You just got a very nice raise not too long ago, which is perfect right for the holidays. I appreciate your hustle. I appreciate your work ethic, my young brother. So, yeah. So the auctions, you'll get a $5 credit. You'll get free shipping. And let's say you don't use all that $5. I'll carry it over, right? You get that $5. It's not like if you spend $3, you don't see anything else. That $2 will carry over for whatever. And if you want to stack your cards, like if it's your first time in the free shipping and you want to stack your cards, you could literally stack your cards and that free shipping still carries over for that stack until I ship those cards out. That's covered. That's free shipping. What's up, Mark? So you will get free shipping on that first package, basically. Just say first package, because, right, if you stack it, if it carries over, whatever it might be, whatever you might do, it's taken care of. So Alpha Fan Breaks, I was thinking we could do something like, like we do like some kind of first timer, or they mention Deafness sent me, and I'll give you some money that you can put aside, and that can be used so it's not affecting your guys' profits. Okay, let me get the pump started real quick. I'm going to come back in while it's pumping. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. All right. So we do that we'll do that credit, and I just paid at the pump because I don't need to get anything in the gas station because we're going to get our coffee after we stop by the post office, get our caffeine from Starbucks today. That's going to cost... That's a good guess. I wasn't empty, though. I'm like half. I would say 23.42. 23.42 is what I'm going to say. What's the temperature like? Can we go through a car wash? Is it going to freeze? Might freeze, huh? That'd be kind of fun. Taking you guys to the car wash. Maybe I'll have to run in and get a car wash. Going to the casino tonight, so got to clean up the car a little bit. It's a little dirty. 21.50. So I think that's just a good idea, guys. And that's if you're like doing auctions, if you're doing breaks, if you're doing something, these are just other ideas that you can do, kind of like what I do. A lot of people do different things. A lot of people do, you know, $10 break credit, something, or they give away things. They can do different things. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do the 12 days of deafness again in December, like I did 2 years ago. We'll talk about that in a second, too. I'm going to go pay for a car wash inside quick. I paid at the pump, but I'm going to go pay for a car wash. I didn't hit yes for the car wash because I wasn't thinking. We're going to go through the car wash as we talk, and we're going to keep moving, guys. We might even hit an LCS today, so stay with me. All right, guys. Had to get the girls some treats. Airhead Extreme Rainbows and Starburst Mini Cutoff. So we got our car wash. We got to get over to the car wash lane. Here's how much the gas was. 22.24. 22.24 was the damage on the gas. At the car wash, yeah. Working at the car wash.
Welcome to our car wash. Please select to wash by touching the corresponding button.
Yeah, because I didn't put oh, you're talking with the I forgot my mask. They still serve me.
Please enter your code. Please select one of the following options. Thank you.
That was my bad, dude. I always usually wear a mask. I just wasn't even thinking because I was trying to get back to you guys quick. Oh, we can't pull up yet. Shit. There's a car in here. I didn't think anyone else was in here. Yeah, that was my bad, guys. Because I did the thing and I told you guys and I ran in quick. So, yeah, my bad. Didn't wear a mask. They still serve me. So anyway, so yeah, going back to that. So I think I'm gonna go reverse. I'm gonna talk about what Sunday tomorrow looks like in the afternoon first. We're still going to service and wash. I don't think I will. If I do, I'll be back, guys. I don't think we'll lose it when I go in, but if I do, I'll be back. So what does Sunday look like? Sunday afternoon. What does Sunday afternoon look like? Okay. Yeah, we might go to the ballpark and see Cal. I was either thinking Cal or 3 stars if we go. What up, Shaq? So here's what Sunday afternoon looks like, and I would hope that maybe some of you guys that are in here are going to be available and maybe can join me for our first Hobby Thoughts with the crew. I'm going to stream it through StreamYard. Okay, I'm going to use StreamYard, and basically what we're going to do is I'm going to send you guys links, whoever wants to be on, like actually on the actual stream, like with me. I'm going to host it, you guys will be on. And we're going to talk about some different topics. I'm going to write down a couple topics. I'd like to have this a little planned out ahead of time, so we're not just kind of scraping and going off the fly, even though off the fly isn't a bad deal. And then like people like Dent and whoever else, they can come on and I can kind of give them time to talk about what it is they want, like about their company, about Alpha Fan Breaks, what they have to offer, what their vision is, right? Where they can be found. But we're going to have multiple people on at a time. I'll kind of host it and direct it, right? So, I'll keep it kind of organized so that we don't have 8 people talking at once. We'll give everybody their time to talk. I'll probably do the least amount of talking besides directing. It's going to be more you guys. I mean, I'll kick off with your guys' ideas. I'll kick off with your guys' what you say. But at the end of the day, it's really going to be you guys that join, that are on, and then the chat interacting. And you can just be a part of the chat. You don't have to come on. And we'll have like 4, 5, 6 people on at a time. So Alpha's going to be available. So here's a couple topics that I was thinking about. One, well, we can touch on a couple things, right? We can touch on what's going on right now in the hobby as far as like all of the retail and the flippers and everybody just hoarding up everything, sleeping with the MJ holding reps and waiting for them and following them from the lot into the stores to get the product. I also want to talk about, this is a big one that is very debatable for some people. I don't think it's a debatable thing. That's why I want to talk about it. It is when you sell a card. Hell yeah, Dave's the dude. Guys, you guys want to know about an inspirational motherfucker? Dave's the dude that just came in here. He is an inspiration, man. I tell you what, that guy was fucking homeless. He had a great life before shit went south. He went homeless. He was homeless in California. Dave, how long were you on the streets in California homeless? Like, we're saying homeless, like, didn't have anywhere to sleep, like, slept on the streets. How long were you on the streets? Let us know how long. 9 months. He was homeless on the streets in California for almost 9 months. He now got himself, and I'll never forget Dave's the dude, because I know I'd always watch him. There was a time where he was struggling to get his phone bill paid to keep streaming, and I wanted to make sure that he could keep streaming. And this is about the time that he head to, I think Michigan is where he's at now, if I recall. I believe he's in Michigan. But he wanted to head to Michigan, so I sent him the funds so that he could keep his cell phone going so he could stream and do what he had to do. Dave, man, again, dude, you're an inspiration, my dude. He actually grows his own marijuana now. He doesn't sell it. It's for his own medical use, whatever, but he actually has land. He has a farm. Yeah, and he actually has an Instagram and shit that LOL hell, bro. Yeah, he actually has like an Instagram and shit that gives you tips and everything else. I kind of found him through Young. Some of you guys know Young and Nini. Some of you guys know Grow Some Beefy Plants. Yeah, some of you guys know Young and Nini. They're actually now Chatter Church. I actually had BITG ask me about, hey, where are the couple Young? Where was that Young and Nini? Where have they been on YouTube? And I said, well, they got their channel. Young still got his channel, but he's never used this channel. It's Chatter Church because they actually bought a church that was kind of run down, and they're redoing everything. They took all the like pupils and stuff out, and the plan is for them to have like streamers go there. Young they called him the Scuff Beatles. He was a John Lennon. They're planning on maybe doing some performances there, like where the main opening thing is. It would be like a stage and so they got a lot of cool things. Lefty Beetle was actually over there last weekend, and him and Young were jamming out, just playing some good old tunes, man. It's just fun to watch them and check them out. So Chatter Church as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to Dave's the Dude. He's a very, very, very good dude. And inspiration, man. People like that are people that inspire me. You could say I was homeless, but I had a roof over my head, right? When I was staying at the hotel, I had a job. I could afford to keep a roof over my head. Dave actually was on the streets for 9 months in California, which, guys, it's not easy, man. I mean, I slept in my car a couple nights, so my kids would have a roof over their head. But what's up, Eric? How you doing, brother? But Dave, man, I appreciate you popping in here, brother, man. It really means a lot, man. I like that I've kind of looked to, and man, if you guys just go back and watch some of his old videos of him on the streets, man. Dave digs Grateful Dead, so he's a great guy. There you go, man. Eric's in the house, man. Yeah, they now live in a house. Oh yeah, they're in the actual church. They live in the church. It's called Chatter Church is their name. I'm sorry for the noise. We're almost done. We're getting a car wash. Figured I'd take you guys with me. But back to what Sunday looks like. So, we will basically bring you guys in, any of you guys. And I think it's an awesome thing because people don't always get to see all you guys. You're good, bro. Thanks for popping in, Dave. It's good, man. Just good to see you, man. Hope you have a fucking awesome weekend. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, to let you guys be seen, let you guys be heard, right? Some of you guys don't have a platform. Some of you guys don't have a YouTube. Some of you guys, when you go live, can only get one person watching or two people. I'm not that much better these days, but it is what it is. We can always draw some excitement at times. It depends on what we have going on, right? Guys, people are going to watch you if you have something crazy or exciting going on, right? If you put something in the title and the thumbnail that's like parasailing in Mexico or something with a crazy thumbnail, and you're doing it like up live in the air holding a camera, which you could do if they let you, you're going to have a shit ton of people watching, right? They're going to pop in. Stuff that's really exciting. People like me, they watch like me daily, is just to interact and talk and part of the community and good times. But getting you guys exposure and getting your voices heard, right? Like I always tell you guys, like I do my in-depths with deafness. I may not get a ton of people watching at one time, or I may not get a ton of people that watch, depending upon who the person is. But again, I've touched on this. I don't go chase huge following people. I don't go chase a Gary Vee. I don't go chase a Phil Hughes. They seem to be very cool with just talking to whoever. I'm sure I could probably work something out and get one of them on. But what would that do for you guys? Probably not a lot, honestly, because how many Gary Vee videos can you go watch to get his advice? And again, I'm not dogging him. I love Gary Vee. I appreciate Gary Vee. I always say I think he's great for the hobby. Same as Phil Hughes. They're great for the hobby. But how many people have interviewed them? What's up, Tedster? how many people have asked them questions over and over again about the hobby? There's a lot of people that have, guys. So what I like to do is get you guys involved, let your stories be heard, let your voice be heard, and that's what this Hobby Thoughts with the Crew is going to be about tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to start it off. I'm going to plan. Please send me an email or give me a text if you have my number and let me know you want to start from the get-go. I would like to fire it up with at least 3 or 4 of us on minimum. We'll probably get up to 8 people on at a time. People can leave. They don't have to be on the whole show. We can bring people in and out. But we're going to talk about hobby topics, guys. We're going to talk about the state of where the hobby is right now. We're going to talk about a lot of different things. I'm gonna talk about what advice would you give to a new card collector? What advice would you give to a new breaker? What advice would you give? What is the most important thing you tell somebody when they're shipping out cards, especially of value? Things like that are the things we're going to talk about. Some things might seem like they're rocket science, but I can assure you that the rocket science that people think is, which isn't, some people struggle with. Like, how many times, and maybe it's somebody just being who they are, but how many times have you guys got a package from somebody, and how many times have you got a package from somebody and it's not properly packaged at all? Like, it's wrapped in toilet paper. It's not in a top loader. And whether somebody's being funny or being cute, or somebody really just thinks that that's how they package, maybe we can hit somebody and find somebody that questions that. Maybe there's people out there, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I can guarantee you there's people out there in the hobby that don't sell cards, and this is the reason why. What's up, Casey9? This could be a reason why people don't sell cards. I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying this might be why some people don't sell cards. Because they don't know how to package them properly. They're afraid that if they send it to somebody's going to roast them and say, you can't believe how I got this card. Like we do when we get a card that's wrapped in toilet paper or something, right? So showing people the proper way. Not yet, check. Not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it did. I'm sorry. It did with the hat last night. We'll probably either open it or give it away. I might do a giveaway with it, Shaq. I might just do a giveaway with it. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I got to be giving stuff away this time of year. It's the giving season, right? We're getting closer and closer to Christmas. But we're gonna do those kind of things, guys. We're gonna answer those kind of questions. We're gonna show people how to really do it. I honestly feel like people are timid and scared because they don't want to get roasted for selling cards. That's what keeps them back. And guys, one of the most important things, if you're in the hobby and you spend a decent amount of money in the hobby and you get into a lot of breaks like I do, buy a lot of boxes or packs, is you got to resell stuff. If you don't resell stuff, you're taking too much money away from your hard-earned money, and now it starts to not become fun. Right? We talked about this in the past. You don't hit that big card that you thought you were going to hit, or maybe you were thinking you could hit that you could resell to make a ton of money. Still, those other cards you hit still have value to somebody, guys. Remember, there's somebody out there that PCs everything. There's somebody out there that PCs the A's. Somebody out there that PCs Marlins. Somebody out there that PCs the Jets. You know, I know Eric's out there. He PCs the Browns, Baker Mayfield, baby, Nick Chubb. But that's a good team right now. I'm not shitting on it. I'm just using different examples of what people all collect different things, guys. So just because you're in a football or baseball break and you get random the Marlins, or you get random the Pirates, or you get random the Jets or whatever, you still can take those cards and resell them. Nothing, brother. I pointed to it because of the hat, right? Just using my props to paint a better picture for those that are watching, I guess, is all I'm trying to do. But that's things that people don't always think about, right? People don't always think about, hey, wait a minute, I could sell all this stuff that I didn't hit, or I got a bad team, or I feel like I didn't get my team, or I got a bad team. Oh, it sucks, man. If you just keep breaking and not hitting things or hitting your teams, and you're not recouping and selling that money to go back into more breaks or do whatever, or take your wife out to dinner or your kids out to eat or whatever, it's going to become not fun anymore. The hobby will become not fun. I can tell you guys right now, if you continue to put money into the hobby and you don't use what you're getting as far as your cards as money, insurance, however you want to put it, if you're not doing that, you're doing yourself a disservice. But again, I'm talking about this because I think there's honestly people out there that don't do it because they're afraid to get roasted on how they would ship it, because they don't know how to ship it, right? They don't know where to start. They see people send them in a bubble mailer, like, okay, that's cute. They don't know about team bags, right? Guys, when have you gotten a package from me that has not been in a team bag? If you've gotten a package from me, when have you gotten a package from me where the cards are not in a team bag? And I'm going to tell you what, guys, people don't realize this. Sometimes people still put painter's tape over the top loaders. If you put the cards stacked in a team bag and you team bag it tight, the cards aren't going to slide out or get bent or dent anyway. You can still do that if you want, but it eliminates the painter's tape. You don't even need to use the painter's tape. There's no point for it, because if it's in a team bag and it's tight, stacked, whatever, and they're tight, there's no way for them, and it actually tightens everything up. It actually brings the top loaders a little bit together if you do it tight enough. Make sure there's no air in there, right? Like, you'll know when you close it, you'll know, because it'll feel like pockety, right? Like bouncy. Undo it, redo it. Make sure it's tight. What's up, Joe? How you doing, brother? That's what I'm trying to teach Timmy now. Our card money is for card bill. Yeah, exactly, man. That's awesome, Tim. That's the right thing to do. That's the right thing to do in the hobby. Breaking was a big part of me getting back to the hobby, and I about don't get in any breaks anymore. It stinks. I love the chase gamble as much QA anyone else, but it's hard to get in breaks. Yeah, and for some people it is. Guys, here's a good one. If you guys ever check out my guy BITG, if you ever pop in there when I'm live, there's a couple of guys in there that like literally think I get the Yankees all the time. Okay, I'm going to tell you one thing, right? I wear a Yankees hat a lot because it's just a cool hat. It matches anything. It's black, white, whatever. I'm not a Yankee fan. I'm not a Yankee fan at all. In fact, the Yankees always take my Twins out of the playoffs, right? But there's a couple people in there that just can't stand that I get Yankees like 4 breaks out of 60 or 80, right? And maybe I'll get 4 times the Yankees random teams out of 20 times in one little stint, and then I won't get Yankees for 140 breaks or what. I'm just saying, I don't get them that often, and they complain, and then in the chat in the stream, because they send BITG emails and texts all the time complaining about it. Guys, I don't even want the Yankees. I mean, I'm not going to trade the Yankees for the Marlins, right? So if they're getting a team and they get Marlins or whatever, I'm not going to trade them for a team like that. But I don't even care about getting the Yankees. You know, I want the big chase card teams like White Sox if Lou Bob is the guy, whatever, my PC teams. But I don't get them very often. In fact, if you were to pay attention to what teams I get, there are times where I get the same 3 teams, like 2 or 3 breaks in a row, and it's the Rangers, the Marlins, and the Pirates. 3 teams in the break, right? So let's say it's $8 Let's say it's $10.99. Let's say it's $15. So 45 to 25 bucks right there. And I don't get anything. But guys, when I get the cards in from BITG, I still have a shit ton of cards. And what do? I auction them. I sell them. I use some cards to pack in packages to give you guys extra cards if it's a team you like or a team you whatever. Just because I don't like a certain team, there's people out there. What I'm getting at is there's people out there that like every team. Like there's somebody that's going to like the Marlins. Okay? There's somebody that's going to like the Rangers. There's somebody out there that is going to buy your cards. Okay? Another piece of advice I can give you, and we're gonna get into the NFL picks after I go in the post office. I'm here and drop all these packages off. We're gonna finish up with this hobby stuff because I think it's fun. Yeah, it's kind of funny, and you know that's still. We're gonna talk more about that in the DFS plays. Obviously on FanDuel, he's a lock at tight end because that's where he's positioned. On DraftKings, he's at quarterback, which he's still almost a lock because he's 4,800 bucks. And whether he's playing at quarterback or playing role or playing tight end, if he doesn't do good or whatever, he's still going to play his tight end roles. He's still going to be in other things. So I think he's pretty much a lock. Marlins are Zach's team, aren't they? I got Yankees last night for BITG. I don't like them, but I kept them and got it. Yeah, well, there you go, dude. Exactly. But you know what? Even Dominguez is not in most products, right? Dominguez is only in Bowman Chrome. I think that's about it. The Leaf stuff that he breaks sometimes. Dominguez is not in much product. So if the break doesn't even have Bowman or a Leaf product in it, it's whatever. Unless it's like a tribute or an older one that has like a lot of Yankee vets, then that's a good time to have them. Optic too, yeah, rated prospect. So question is, do I go with Tannehill or Taysom Hill? Well, is he a quarterback? Well, he must be a quarterback on yours. That's a tough one. If he's not a tight end, that's a tough one in your league. I will tell you that he's a lock if he's tight end, if he's at tight end eligibility, not quarterback. I'd have to really think. Let me think about that, Dent, while I go bring these packages in. Let me think about. Yeah, for sure, brother. I'm gonna go bring the packages in real quick, guys, and then when I come back, keep the chat going, keep you guys interacting with each other, keep it good. I'll try any team to get my PC if we get someone else. Yeah, man, exactly, Joe. Let me go bring the packages in real quick, guys. It'll take me 2 seconds, drop them off, and then keep the chat going with each other, interact. And then I'll be right back, and then we'll get with the NFL plays. We'll talk a little more hobby too. We got time. Forgot my mask. right. Some Brewers love. Hobbyist, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, my man. I bought no baseball except a few in BITG. Your products value update. Most of my pickups. What was the piece? Shaq, how was your birthday yesterday, my brother? If you guys missed Shaq yesterday, weren't in streams with him. His birthday yesterday, so we can continue on his birthday. It could be his birthday weekend. We'll call it. Got who? Oh, Giants. Yeah, it depends on what Daniel Jones you guys get, right? Like that's really what it comes down to. What Daniel Jones is going to show up what week? Is it the good one showing up? Is it the crap one? My PC is Brewers, Bucks, Packs, and Badgers. Yes, sir. Big Badger fan for Shaq Rat on the birthday boy. So anyway, guys, Sunday is going to be a fun time. I'll be live again tomorrow morning, obviously, as well with my final thoughts for DFS. I'm having this during the Vikings game, so I'll have that on muted. I'm missing my Vikes, part of my Vikes game for you guys to do this. So I just feel like Sundays need more spice in the hobby. We don't, it's like dead. Sundays are now dead. Since RSR took Monday nights for auctions instead of Sundays, Sundays are just, I know, we all like to watch football. I do too, but I want some hobby entertainment as well. I want some hobby YouTube love. So, guys, so I want to tell you about another product before I get into the NFL DFS Week 11 plays, my plays. Here we go. All right. I bought a hobby box of 2020 playoff football. Guys, I've never been a fan of playoff football. Hobby is awesome this year. I think I watched Packers 87 rip a box last night and bought one after I watched. Chrome cards, they have playoff Chrome cards. And like they're called like rookie waves and shit. And they even have like the team where they got, like they have the regular playoff cards, usually like the Dynasty, whatever, and there's two guys. You can even hit those in Chrome players. You get 2 autos. It was like $200 a box on eBay. $205, I think, is what I paid. $205 is what I paid. I have a bunch of mosaic coming too, like hangers and stuff. I bought on eBay. I bought one from a guy. He had hit me up and asked me if I was interested in any more because he had plenty more, and he didn't actually have me on the eBay site, and he had great feedback, a lot of feedback. So I went ahead and told him to send me 2 more. So I got 3 mosaic hangers coming. I bought a mega from RSR. He ripped it. It was all right. We had some all right stuff in there. Or no, from not from RSR, from my man Tom T in the house with some love. I have the best Danny Dime. You do have the best Danny Dimes. I hit that in BCB's, like their year celebration. I got a random the Giants, and I hit the Giants Daniels like part of the lore of the Giants. And his auto sent it to my man Dent as a rack. Freaking awesome, dude. Awesome card. But it don't belong in my PC, guys. And that's just it, man. Like, and that's another thing. I'm not saying we all have money to burn and whatever, but it feels good to give somebody a card that somebody else is going to appreciate and actually give it to them and not sell it to them. It's even better. I'm not saying we give everybody every card away, but sometimes it's just really awesome to do things like that, and it just feels freaking incredible, right? I don't know. I was probably more happy and felt more awesome just for doing that for Dent than maybe even Dent did getting it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, until you become a giver, if you're not already, you won't understand the feelings and the joy you get from it until you start doing it. And when you start doing it, it's just amazing. Like, that's like my way of getting high these days. natural high is just making people happy, giving shit away, and putting smiles on people's faces. Guys, don't forget to, we're going to get into the plays here in a minute. I know we've kind of gone 46 minutes. I haven't even talked football besides Taysom Hill. We touched on a little bit we're going to get into. But what am I going to say? What am I just going to say? Just make sure that you guys are, doing what you're doing now. Like, be active in chats, be active in my streams. Again, not saying you have to be in every single stream or make every single stream to be eligible, but I'm keeping an eye on who's showing up, who's chatting in my streams, and those that show up a lot and that are pretty consistent and that are active and have been in the past as well, are going to get a free spot during the 24-hour stream. In a break we're going to do, like the free break we're going to do. So for that, our SAR body was kind of Badger Ron mini helmet from a guy. From Eloy to go live stream last night. Yeah, that is awesome, man. That's what it's about, guys. That's what it's about. Being selfless is the best part of giving. It's the joy and receive. It's paid in full person. Yeah, and I'm all about like the good karma, right? And again, guys, sometimes we don't look at karma properly, right? Sometimes we do not look at karma properly, like as far as good karma. You guys got to remember something. If you guys are healthy right now, let's say you're somebody that's sitting there and you're like, oh man, I do so much, I give so much, and I never get anything, or nothing's ever given to me, or whatever. You're one of those types. You need to really sit back and think about like who you are. You have health. You can walk. You can talk. You can lift. You can smell. You can hear. You're breathing. You can see. Maybe you have family around still. Maybe you have children. Or if you're a child, maybe your parents are still around with good health or pretty good health. Guys, those are things that are huge. Our Cueto's texted me last night, and I want to say it was his grandfather? I feel bad now because I don't remember which one it was. Anyway, a close family member, building relationships in the community. It really is, man. And we got some great people here. Zach, what up, my brother? You out there hustling today, working? But he texted me last night, and he was just, kind of cuss word after cuss word, not yelling at me, pissed off. He was venting. That's what you do. You use your friends to lean on, to vent on, to let out whatever you need to let out. And as being friends, you understand that. That's part of being a friend. Guys, the hardest thing in the world to be is a friend to somebody. And you know why? Because being a real friend means you're there through anything and everything. Being a friend means you will do just about anything, everything for your friend. And sometimes that can be a pain in the ass, right? Depending upon what type of person, how much they get in trouble, what they do, whatever, right? But being a friend is the hardest thing you can do, right? And there was nothing hard about this. I'm not saying Cueto's texting me there's anything hard about that. I'm just saying I brought up that he was, saying some cuss words, venting, right? He was feeling out his emotion, which is what you do. And he had tested I think it's his grandfather. He tested positive for COVID, right? Showed no signs of symptoms at all. I believe he's in New York is where he said he is. And they ended up putting him on ventilation anyway. And now he's in a coma. Apparently there was no reason for them to put him on ventilation because he wasn't, it's not like he didn't show symptoms and all of a sudden he showed symptoms. No, he didn't show symptoms at all. They put him on a ventilator because of probably his age or whatever. And like Cueto said, now my next effing call is to me. Okay, we're still alive, guys. YouTube tried to kill a second. You guys still there? It's terrible. It is absolutely terrible. YouTube, you're killing me right now. We don't realize how good we have it, man. No, it's like it must be the spot we're like sitting. It must be right in the middle. Just refresh. It's not dead yet. Refresh, it's not dead yet. Once I get moving here, when these people order their damn drinks, we get going. I'm gonna pay for this chick's coffee behind me. No, I'm not hitting on her. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna be nice, like I do always. Cueto seems like a solid dude. I've had some convos with him on Twitter. Just a huge, yeah, guys. And if you guys don't know, my Wi-Fi is off. I keep it off when I'm in the house. Damn it! Can we move? It's still doing it. Anyway, the whole Cueto's thing, like, we didn't see eye to eye at first or whatever, and it was over stupid. It was just stupid. We both agree it was stupid. And we broke that. Like, when he came to Twitter, he wasn't on Twitter. He just came to Twitter, like, I don't know, 6 months ago, a year, maybe 6 months ago or so. When he came to Twitter, I had liked something or retweeted something. I had actually had him blocked on my channel because of stuff that we were going back and forth about. And it was all stupid and silly, right? We're both being just dumb. So, we started whatever, and then he messaged me or something. Was like, "Hey man, thanks for retweeting my tweet, whatever." And I said, "Nah, no worries, man, no problem, anytime." And then from there we started messaging. He's like, "Hey man, there's a card show. Are you going to the card show? I'm planning to go. We should go. We should hang out." I was like, "Cool, man." And then, like, the whole time, the first time we hung out, like, Crosby, he texts with Crosby a lot. You know, Crosby's a good guy. A couple other people. And he, Jay Schmo, and he'd be texting them, and they would be texting him going, "Are you guys throwing hands yet? What's going on?" Like, thinking we were going to fight or something. No, man. You know, we hung out for like 5 hours. We were in the card shop for like 2.5, 3. And then we went out, we walked out to our cars like we were leaving. All right, man, we're out. And then we started talking about something. And then we started talking about life and talking about all sorts of different crap. And now he's going to be a guest on In Depth this coming Wednesday. And we go to just as many card shows together as we can, dude. He invited me to his Thanksgiving if I didn't have anywhere to go this year. Like, dude, that's crazy, man. He invited my kids. Like, he's like, "If you don't have anywhere to go for Thanksgiving, man, you're more than welcome to come." Like, dude, that's why I think it's important. And we're going to get to the NFL plays. I know we're an hour in here, but we still got some traveling to do. We still got some stuff to do. Cal will be open up at 10 o'clock. I've vlogs. I would love to have you on, man, if you got a good story to tell us or about your life or whatever you want to share. Give me 1 second.
Good morning. Welcome to Starbucks. How you doing today?
Good. Can I get a caramel ribbon crunch, a Venti caramel ribbon crunch with 2 shots of espresso, please?
Of course.
That'll do it.
Can I get a name for the order?
Yeah, Deafness.
I'm sorry?
Deafness. DEFNESS.
All right. It's going to be 809 for you today.
Thank you. I should have said and like and subscribe. My name is Deafness45. Like and subscribe. Anyway, but yeah, guys, like, so listen to what I was just saying and think about that. There might be somebody that you're beefing with over something silly or stupid that could become a very close friend of yours. You actually got to give it a chance, man. You got to give it a chance. You got to try to work through the stupidness, right? You gotta work through the little things, because you could meet some of your closest friends. We're gonna go to the card store here. I'm getting my coffee. We're gonna go see Cal at the ballpark again. So we're gonna get a coffee. We're gonna pay for the one behind us. We're gonna make their day, and then go to see Cal. Maybe me and Cal rip a couple acts together. Probably. Yeah, his vintage is on point. Vogs, yeah, man. Europe for 6 years. Yeah, I'd love to have you sometime. Send me a message, an email, or something, and we can start coordinating a date. Did you see Guns' post about people being mad he bought a 27-pound turkey? It's still a free country, big turkey. There you go, man. Why are people getting mad? Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome, man. I'd hope to meet all of you guys at some point. Whether I know I probably couldn't come to each and every one of your places or travel to where everybody is. I'm going to be traveling, so maybe we'll cross paths with some of you guys. But others, I hope to meet at, all at one time at the National. It'd be cool to have like a deafness meetup and like do some cool stuff together. Like take a day, like, man, it'd just be cool, like to go outside of somewhere from the card store even, and go to a place like in Chicago if stuff's open, like if it's in Chicago. Yeah, Guns is my guy, man. Guns is my guy. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Me and Guns haven't always seen eye to eye. We haven't. Can instead, yeah, that's fine, dude. Yeah, I'm on Instagram too. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram as well, it's all cases. It's at I am deafness 45. Give me a follow over there. I have been a little more active on there, posting. Hi. So definitely check me out over there. Give me 1 second to get paid here. So guys, just joining. We're going to be driving a little bit, heading to the card store. We're going to rip some packs. We're going to go to the ballpark. Hey, how much is the one behind me? All right, let's do this. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Yeah, we're going to go to a card store. We're going to talk NFL plays, my plays while we drive there for the week, for week 11, who I'm on. I appreciate it. Here. Did I give you a tip? Did I give you it all yet?
I don't know.
No, I don't think I did. So here, this is for both.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. You have a good day now.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, I need the most important thing. Cheers, guys.
have a good one.
Thank you. All right. We did it. All right, so we're off to the ballpark in Apple Valley. We're going to go see Cal. Cal, if you're watching, you're probably not right now. You're probably getting some coffee or something. I'm on my way, brother. We're going to rip some packs together. We're going to have fun this morning with the streamy. All right. So a little thing, like, before I get to the Mavs, that's it. Man, he's so old. How many more uses a reason out in him? 1, 2. Oh, and they put Malik Beasley on the trading block yesterday. It was posted, and then they signed him to a 4-year. I'm all right with that. I love Beasley, minus the outside crap. He's got to get his life together. He's got to figure that part of it out. But I am a Malik Beasley fan. In fact, I got a Beasley jersey. So I'm happy that they signed him. 4 years, I think $60 million. So, but back to Guns, my boy, my brother. There was a little thing going on. You guys know Ryan, the Army guy, Ginger. He says his name is Ginger, whatever, because he's got red hair, orange hair. So it wasn't even really about him. I'm bringing this up because he kind of got involved when we kind of had some disagreement. So, this was like a year and a half, 2 years ago. It was like a Twitter thing, right? So Ryan was doing something awesome. Ryan was helping people get followers on Twitter, doing trains, helping sell cards. Yeah, Yancey, my guy Yancey. And I was always cool with him. And then there was just some weird crap that went down. It was just stupid. It was, again, partly me, dumb, whatever, and part miscommunication as well. So I had woke up one morning, got on Twitter, and I saw that there was like this hobby code, and then there was another one too. I think it was when Replon first came aboard. And I simply put a tweet out that said, how many more of these type pages or Twitter pages do we need? And immediately people thought that I was taking a shot directly at Ryan. I wasn't. I was more or less referring to, why is there other people doing this? We already have one. Why are we creating more? Why is and at the end of the day, why does it really matter, right? Again, I'm saying I was being dumb as well. But I was like, what in the hell, man? All right, buddy, God bless you, brother. Be good, man. I was like, what the hell? Eric, later, my brother. Jimmy had sent me a text or called me and said, bro, man, I don't know what are you doing, dude? I know you're talking about Ryan and whatever. And I'm like, no, I'm actually not. I'm like, plural. I was talking about how many more of these pages do we need? Like, saying like Ryan was enough, right? And he's like, I don't agree. He's like, I don't believe you, man. I don't agree with that. I think you're taking shots at Ryan. And I don't think it's cool and whatever. And so we kind of had our little good friend, little scuffle, whatever. And everybody got over it, right? Like at the end of the day, I like Ryan. I love Ryan. I think he's great. He's been great for the hobby. He's a great dude. He used to come in my streams, dude, like a long time ago. He used to hang out. He used to hang out when I was a breaker. He used to always say, like when Buck City was still smaller coming up, when I was helping them and I started doing breaks too, he used to always say, I would love to see a break off to see who could pull the better cards between Deafness and Buck City breaks. Like he was always a good dude. He was always looking out for people, and he still does. He still does look out for people. Like he's a great guy. And again, I'm saying I was just being dumb then. So my point of the whole thing is you're gonna have these situations. You're gonna have stupid arguments. You're gonna have this and that with your friends, right? But it's how you work it out and how you get through it, and where you end at is the ultimate. It's just like with a relationship with a girl or a girlfriend or a wife, right? If you never work it out with her, when you guys always argue, you'll just eventually get divorced and give up. And that could be the love of your life. You know? You're never going to always see eye to eye. It's just not going to happen. So, all right, so let's get into it, guys. We're about an hour 6. I should probably tag this in the description when it uploads, where the plays are at if people are looking for it. But let's get into it, guys. Week 11 is upon us. Week 11 here. The NFL season is fastly closing. We're already over halfway through, guys. And this is where people leave. People don't like my plays, my picks. And you guys could be winning money if you guys actually listened and played them. So here we go. So here's the big talk. Here's the big controversy. Here's the big, what do we do? What do we play with Taysom Hill? Well, as far as quarterback on DraftKings or in your fantasy leagues, right? So here's my take with Taysom Hill. I'm a huge fan of Taysom at tight end, like on FanDuel, if he's tight end eligible, because if he plays quarterback, which they were assuming he is. They're not really being clear. They came out and said that first they said Jameson's nothing. I think they're just trying to confuse everybody, whoever they're playing. But either way, Taysom Hill, I would play, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am making one lineup on DraftKings that has Taysom Hill at quarterback. This is $4,800, but he's a lock in FanDuel. In FanDuel, Taysom Hill is an absolute lock. Because here's the thing, even if he doesn't play quarterback or start at quarterback or get the most of the reps, he's still going to have his role as tight end, as role player, playing quarterback by the goal line, doing those types of things. So at $4,500, you pretty much can't, I don't think you can go wrong. I don't think you can, even if he doesn't play quarterback. And if he plays quarterback, that's even a bigger bonus, right? So the other quarterbacks that I'm really on, Lamar Jackson, I really love against Tennessee this week. I'll take a stab at Kirk Cousins, even though I'm really more on Dalvin Cook. Deshaun Watson. And here's one that I'm going to be playing in GPPs. Alex Smith is kind of my sneaky quarterback this week. Alex Smith for the Washington football team. I really like him with Terry McLaurin. Really like to stack those two. So Lamar Jackson, Watson, Taysom Hill if he's quarterback, depending upon what site you're on. Kirk Cousins, Alex flippin' Smith. Let's go. He threw for almost 400 yards. He did not see the end zone, but he threw for almost 400 yards. Huge. 390 to be exact. Running backs. My boy, Mr. MVP, Dalvin Cook. He's expensive, guys. He is not cheap, but he is worth it. Against Dallas, he should light them up. Should be 150 and 2 touchdown day for him, hopefully. Okay? All right. Dalvin Cook, Kalen Balaj, James Conner, who I know has been a disappointment, but I'm going to keep going back to him. He's in another great spot. There's going to be a week where he is going to break out. I promise. I promise you. He will break out one of these weeks. He has a pretty good arm. Raider week, baby. Redemption. Alex Smith knows how to win games in a big... Yeah. Dallas equals no run defense. Exactly. So Dalvin Cook is 10-5 on FanDuel. He's 9-8, I believe, on DraftKings for a reason. But he should easily pay that salary off. No problem. So James Conner, Balaj, Adrian Peterson, guys. Everybody else in Detroit is out. He's like, what is he? 4,000, 4,800 something. 4,000 on DraftKings for sure. FanDuel, I want to say he's like 48 or 41 or 51 or something. But good old Adrian Peterson as well, guys. Keep bringing old AP back. Let's go, baby. All right, receivers, guys. Receivers. I already said McLaren I love. Justin Jefferson. Let's go. I don't mind having 2 Vikings in my cash lineup, to be honest with you guys. Oh, I do like Cam Newton as well in cash games as my cash quarterback. Cam Newton in my cash quarterback. All right. So Justin Jefferson, McLaurin. I'm going back to Jerry Jeudy again this week. If he plays, if he's healthy. Oh, my big guy is Jacoby Myers from New England. Dude's been averaging 10 receptions a week, guys. 10 receptions a week the last like 3 or 4, maybe 4 weeks. Jacoby Myers is another one of those sneaky cheap guys. I think he's 4,000. Is he 4,000 on DraftKings? 3,900, something like that. Tight ends. Yeah, Devontae Adams is always clutch. It's always so expensive. You know? We played him when he was like 9,500, and he didn't even really pay off the salary. He had a decent game when he was, but he didn't pay off the salary. So it's tough. That's a weird car. Tight ends, if it's FanDuel, again, just lock in Taysom Hill. You can't go wrong there. Unless he gets hurt. Or he's like completely pulled out of the game, like for whatever reason, and he can't play. Taysom Hill, tight end. I don't mind Hawkinson this week. I like Eric Ebron, even though he knows how to drop footballs. I'm still an Ebron fan. And then, who else? I think that's about it at tight end. And then defense, Pittsburgh Steelers. Gotta love the Steelers again this week. Washington football team, I don't mind. Let's see, who else was there? I think that was really about it. Who else was I on? There was one other team I was on, but I don't remember who it was. Can't for the life of me remember what other football team it was. 'Cause it's gonna be a bloody sunny day, sunny day, sunny day, sunny day, sunny day, sunny day, a sunny day. We're here, fellas. Personally, I think that Hill tight end designation is guard. What do you mean? Like that they have it that way? Well, Kels is always going to be expensive. I mean, you can go to Kels, but I just think it's silly. Like, when it depends on what site you're on. If you're on FanDuel, it's just silly. You just play. What up, man? It's the breaks. Yeah, it actually falls. It is, because the slates for football, they actually are posted for the next week. That's why some salaries don't ever match. Like, if somebody has a huge week and they play in a late game, their salary won't probably change from what it was the week before, because, like it should, depending upon their matchup, because the slate is available. You can start building lineups late Sunday night, Monday, early morning. So they didn't know Taysom news as far as him playing quarterback. When was that out? That was like Tuesday, Wednesday. So they can't change the slate from there. Why can't they change it, though? It should be built into their bylaws. Yeah, I don't know. I think once you have something available, you know, it's kind of like this, right? It's not the same scenario, but it is. It's kind of like you post a card on eBay for an auction, right? And you say it's in perfect condition, whatever, you have pictures. It's actually got like bad corners. And then after it's put up and people start putting bids on it, right? Like people start entering into tournaments and building lineups, as a lot of people do. You can't change that. You can't edit it. You can't close it out. I mean, you could contact the seller and say, hey, man, you bid on this. Here's where it is. Do you want to retract your bid, get a hold of eBay, whatever? I want to cancel this. Are you cool if I cancel and redo it? If the Bears line up Aiken Hicks at fullback, he scores a TD. Well, the problem is Hicks would never get any points anyway, because linemen don't. Taysom Hill's not an offensive player. He's a tight end. He's a tight end that also plays quarterback, right? Just like if a receiver throws a touchdown pass, they get a touchdown pass. They get the 3 or 4 points for the touchdown pass. They don't, you know what I mean? I don't know. I get it, kind of, but again, is what it is, fellas. All right, let's go. Let's go on this little shoppy here. Let's go see what Cal's up to, huh? Let's go have a little fun. You guys want to have a little fun? Rip a little packages, look at a little cards. But shouldn't the Bears defense then receive the points since Hicks is... well, Hicks would get points if he recovers a fumble and runs it into the touchdown, right? The defense would get the points. But you would have to get it. You would have to be in a whole. You'd have to be in a whole different league that does like player specific scoring, like defense scores, like per person. You're getting into a whole different thing, man. That's a little bit different. I get you, balls, but it is what it is, my man. Oh, he's not open yet. Is it not 10 o'clock?
Brother man, come on in.
Oh, you were just trying to have some coffee or something. You get a new case?
Yeah.
Look at this. We're first look exclusive, guys. We're here. Cal's in the house again.
Hi, Jeff.
We got a new case. Look at that beauty.
And
Oh, can you kill the music? I'm going to get copyrighted for just a little bit. We're going to rip some packs. Look at what?
it spins and it lights up.
Oh, that is awesome. Guys, check this case. I'm going to do it from a distance so you guys can see.
We're just trying to get her filled up here.
We're going to rip some packs today again, okay?
You bet, brother.
You love that. You love when I come in. You get a little nostalgia of ripping some packages. Did you get anything new? Or no?
Yes, I got some
Uh-oh, you did?
retail hockey, but I'm getting some hobby hockey probably today, but I don't have it yet.
Well, I'm not big on hockey, you
Okay.
know that, but
Yeah.
you got a little Prism basketball.
Oh, yeah. I did get that too. I got two of them.
Prism basketball,
A
guys.
dude brought them in yesterday.
It's kind of very... Do you have Wi-Fi or no?
Yeah.
Can I try to connect so it's not so
Yeah.
blurry? They're saying it's blurry.
Sure.
See if it works
find
better.
for you here, brother.
Yeah, we're going to try to check it out. We're going to try to hook up, guys. Give me 1 second. One second, guys. He's going to tell me what it is.
I gotta find it. Jay gets something, but I'll find exactly what it is here.
State Farm. Or no, do you know which the name is? Or which, is it Frontier?
It's
Mike Charter, Red's Chop Shop, State.
Charter, Spectrum.
I got Frontier,
Let's see it.
My Charter, Red's Shop.
It's that only it's 5Gs, so go up.
Oh, 5G.
There it is. That's it.